If you could witness any moment in history firsthand, what would it be and why? Ever someone asks this question, I always think of the classic sci-fi time travel short story, Let's Go to Golgotha, by Gary Kilworth, about a tourist time traveler going on a crucifixion tour. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but it's well worth checking out. Here's a YT link to an audiobook reading of it 23min's 24 secs. Come watch VQEF77KOGG4A. If I could witness any moment in history firsthand, I would choose to witness the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. It was a monumental event that marked a significant milestone in human exploration and achievement. Being able to witness the first steps of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the lunar surface would be awe-inspiring and a testament to human ingenuity and determination. The creation of some prehistoric art, like the Nazca lines, Easter Island statues, or Cueva de los Monos. Not sure if that counts as events because it happened over longer time spans. But it would be incredible to be able to meet the people who made them and get some understanding of what it meant to them. I would have loved to see the American civilizations at their zenith before we showed up, even if it's only for a day or two. Entire languages, writing systems, philosophies, religions, historical records, arts and skills and laws, decimated in the time span of a generation or two. As long as I could witness it virtually, I'd want to see the whole asteroid that ended the dinosaur thing. I realize it wouldn't look like the surprise dinosaurs pictures we've seen through the years. In any case, it must have been an incredible event or series of events. Since one philosophy that there are many universes outside of our known universe, I'd want to witness the Big Bang that created our known universe. I'd have to be some godly being, but since the question was fantasy anyway, why not? Giants, oil companies and their subsidiaries, i.e. plastic factories, being simultaneously abolished and forced to completely resign their finances to environmental and civil regeneration. Because why not? The burning of the Library of Alexandria, because it held the world's true history before the repulsive Christians went and burnt it all because it proved their fictional crap a lie. I would love to talk around the Library of Alexandria, perhaps just before it burns. Seeing all the information collected there would be a massive inspiration for me. Rob Ford walking into the camera. It's got everything: tension, build-up, humor. My God, his reaction was priceless. Pyramids, dinosaurs. I forget the name of the battle, but the one that had the most cavalry in human history. And of course seeing my home city back in the day. Does it have to be history on Earth? I would love to see the beginning of the universe. Then I would understand so much and have so many more questions. The Missoula floods. Just hang out up in the sky in my helicopter that came back to the Ice Age with me and watch this Armageddon-level event play out. ... I mean, okay, fine. The death of Alexander the Great. Also wouldn't mind chatting with him via some kind of magic translator or whatever. For me it would be the building of the Great Pyramids. I know this is an obvious choice, and I do believe it to be the biggest mystery in history. 9/11. So I can walk through the streets unfazed because I didn't care and people would casually steer clear of me because that's how I like it. Julius Caesar crossing the Rubicon. It's probably the most impactful decision in the history of Western civilization. The die is cast. I'd stand on top of that damn grassy knoll to see what actually happened up there. I'd be checking for action behind the picket fence. The invention of fire. I'd smother that shit and slap bugs senseless while yelling, "Stay in the cave, it sucks out here." The Agora in Athens. Ancient Greece, where rhetoric exchange of ideas was a daily thing and democracy was being born. I would love to be one of the Spaniards who first entered to Tenochtitlan, the capital of the Aztec Empire. The resurrection of Jesus. Not be I'm religious, but to find out once and for all if it really happened. The beginning of time. I can see who or what created us, and I could ask what happens to us after we die. I'd love to witness the moon landing, Imagine seeing humans take their first steps on another world. Would love to witness the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Maybe from an orbiting spaceship. I want something fun, like being in New York City or London when they announced World War II was over. See if this Jesus dude actually existed. Or answer the pyramid question once and for all. I also thought it would be cool to watch an atomic bomb test from the Las Vegas Strip. The Rite of Spring premiere. We know there was a riot, but not what exactly happened. I would love to see Scott Cawthon the moment he realized FNAF would save his career. I'd want to see Hitler's face when he realizes his plan of world domination was over. I want to see Robert E. Lee's face when he realized he lost the Battle of Gettysburg. I'd really love to attend a textbook Roman festival in Rome in their glory days. I think the first performance of the 1812 overture would be quite spectacular. Nothing now. But when it happens, Trump's assassination, for obvious reasons, a few weeks after the first Easter. Get some photos of Jesus' rotting corpse. Summer vacation of the Roman elites in Sicily during the early imperial era. Jesus' death. Just to see if it actually happened and if he was a real person. If I'm allowed to survive the entire time. The creation of the solar system. The famous 1985 Live Aid concert. One of the last major Queen performances. Execution of Marie Antoinette. I'm just curious how the guillotine works. Allied troops landing on June 6, 1944. It must have been an amazing sight. Probably the birth of the universe. Obviously done in time-lapse, haha. To be in the audience when the Beatles played the Ed Sullivan Show. To be in the audience when the Beatles played the Ed Sullivan Show. The first moon mission. I just want to take a selfie on the moon. The first moon mission. I just want to take a selfie on the moon. I'll cheat and say, I could probably tackle James Wilkes Booth. 1967 London, Lancaster Grill. The meeting of Elton and Bernie. The GOAT Jay-Z making PSA off the GOAT album, the BLK album.